Hello. One of the most common discussions that I have with CEOs or C suite executives, be they in startups, medium sized organizations, or the multinational uh, organizations that I work with, regards strategic planning, or better, the challenge of balancing their operational activities, so their day to day managing of their role, with actually dedicating the necessary time and attention to the strategic vision and planning. So, over and above the obvious aspect of being able to delegate effectively and to have people to whom to dedicate the activities, the next issue really regards how to approach your strategic planning activities. I would say that generally speaking, it's easy to kind of cut to break it down into four major steps. So starting from the assessment of where you actually stand today, identifying the strategic issues to be addressed in your organization, identifying market opportunities and threats, being able to determine your own strengths and weaknesses at present, because if you don't know them, you won't be able to address them. And then to kind of synthesize the data that you have collected and identified in order to then move on to develop your strategy. In the strategy development phase, you cannot move forward without addressing your mission. So, what your organization's core purpose is, your vision, your values, your competitive advantages, your organizational strategies that are already in place, your long term and mid term objectives, and last but not least, the financial projection for at least the next 3 years has to be taken into consideration. Once you've done that, you can then move on to stage 3, which is actually building your plan. At this point, you can think in terms of your organizational goals, thinking in terms, obviously, of your SMART goals and how to set them. You'll think in terms of your short and midterm goals. You will think in terms of KPIs. You will then cascade the objectives to be reached by department. And then within the department, you will set objectives to the individuals working within them. The next stage is not less important than the first three, and that is actually managing the performance of the strategy that you've put in place. And this is often where a lot of companies fall short, because often, for many reasons, people believe that once they've passed on what they expect from their people or what they expect to have done, that's sufficient, and they'll wait to be presented with the final results. Nothing could be further from the truth than that. You need to monitor, you need to set checkpoints and to understand how things are proceeding in order to correct anything that's going off track. So you have to set a calendar with fixed dates at which you will actually be seeing and studying the various elements of your strategic plan. Now, this topic could require an awful lot longer time than I intend to dedicate to it today. So if you find yourself challenged by your strategic planning activities, if you feel you could benefit from sharing whatever issues you have with somebody who's been there, done it, and helped many other people do likewise, then please visit my site where you'll find all of my contact information. So www.amandafracanzani.com, or leave me a message below. If you've enjoyed this video, please put a nice like underneath, and if you're interested in management topics, how to be the best version of your own leadership self, then subscribe to this channel and I'll be very happy to present you with new videos very, very shortly.